Back with us today on The Blend is Tara Peterson, Crenshaw Peterson. Tara, is the trust only necessary when I got a big old pile of money?
No, a trust is so much more useful than that. We use trusts all the time, especially to avoid the probate court. People don't like their information to be public. They don't like to have to pay the local court fees and expenses. And there's a little inventory fee, which is just a fancy way of saying estate tax, right? Nobody likes that. So we can avoid the probate system that way. It also is really beneficial when we have minor children. I have a 6-month-old daughter. I am not leaving her a big chunk of money because, I mean, A, she can't handle it right now anyway. And if she's 12, she's going to buy a whole lot of toys that she does not need. At 16, the Ferrari, you know, and on goes the saga. So it's really beneficial for so many more reasons than just because you have a lot of money.
Right.
It's there to protect things and to make it go smoother. It always goes smoother and faster with a trust than through the probate system.
Okay, then, so what are options in the trust if you've got a kid that's going to spend everything as soon as it's in their pocket and then you're worried about them getting the whole pile?
Yeah, so we have a lot of options too with how we spread out those distributions when we're using a trust. So the trust can be set up in a couple different ways. It can say, you know what, this child's going to inherit 1/3 every couple years. It can say we're going to distribute on a yearly basis until it runs out. They can even set up annuities where it's going to pay out a monthly sort of allowance for the child if they're maybe not so good at spending money. So that they get just a little bit at a time and it's going to last much longer that way. So there's lots of options there to provide for them, and you can make exceptions to that. You can say, okay, but for education, we want education to be paid for. So there's lots of things.
And then if you got a child who has addiction issues, can you still provide for them in a way that's going to be beneficial for them?
Yeah, exactly. The addiction child is the same thing. So it's a little bit of a different trust, but we can put provisions in there that are sort of at the discretion of the trustee, a little bit like I call the babysitter clause, where the babysitter is going to pay to the landlord. They're going to pay for different things so that your addictive child isn't going to turn around and go use that in a way that's harmful to them.
Right. Now, what about a child with a disability? Do those same rules apply?
Same rules apply. So it's again a little bit different style of a trust, but the same rules where it's there for their benefit. We can use it for things like housing and to help them as they're, you know, transitioning through life, but it doesn't go against, it doesn't go directly into their account, and it doesn't go against anything so that they don't lose out on their disability benefits themselves.
So important to get these things sorted out before it's too late. Crenshaw Peterson, Tara, thank you so much. It's always so helpful to talk with you about these things.